Nicely done, Greg. Nice to have you here. Before we introduce your colleagues here, years and years ago, and I don't remember the exact circumstances, but the very first time in my life ever, in 31 years on the air, 9,000 some odd music. This is the truth. 9,000 and some odd musicians been on this show, acts, no less. I got a letter from a parent of a musician who said, "Thank you very much for playing my kid's record." It was your dad who wrote it,
Yeah,
wasn't
my
it?
dad. That's pretty heavy for a dad. You're walking.
Well, first of all, does he like what you do?
Oh yeah. Well, I think he's finally convinced it's a steady job now. So. Yeah.
But what was the song? It was a couple of years ago.
I think it was the breakup song, and he was kind of walking through the house, and they had Bandstand on, and that's my kid. So he immediately, he's a sincere guy, dashes off a letter, and.
Well, I treasured it. I think that's the nicest thing that's happened in a long time. You don't sound like a San Franciscan or a Berkeleyite. Where are you from?
I was born in Baltimore and raised in Baltimore, but I've been up in the Berkeley area for about 11 years now. So I'm a Californian. I consider myself a
How many years have you guys been together? I mentioned it's been a long time.
This is going to be our 9th year starting up now, and this is our newest guy right here, Greg Douglas.
Hello, Greg. Nice to have you with us. Thank you. And please follow all the way around.
Okay, up here on the drums, Larry Lynch.
Thank you, Larry.
And Steve Wright on bass.
All right, and lastly?
Howell and Gary Phillips on keyboards.
I mentioned earlier before we went on the air how you keep your sanity on the road. Have you developed that into a fine science or what?
Yeah, you've got to do something about it because you can't. We have to travel pretty much all the time. You can't. You've got to develop an attitude. So we just have fun with it. We make traveling and going on the road is like our hobby.
No, you said when you went to my old hometown, Philadelphia. What do you do in Philadelphia?
Oh, got to have a cheesesteak.
All right. What do you do in your hometown, Baltimore? Forget it.
Crab cakes.
Crab cakes. Oh, all right.
No, each town has its own little community and its own little groove going. And you just try to soak up the best thing of each city. And
you can write on the road?
Yeah, writing on the road is not that hard. I used to have a problem with it, but I think to do this job right, you have to be able to write everywhere. So I just keep a little notebook on me, and I don't write in a cab or at the airport or wherever.